for 4 in last night's ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take defeat, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before, and luckily for them.
Now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this is going to get down.
Breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Ryan Braun get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Number 7 will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's out of here. A leadoff home run gets the home 9 on the board right out of the gate. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Stepping in now, Junior Lake. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this third and final game here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Javier Baez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Full count pitch on its way. There goes the runner. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's running again. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Carlos Gomez will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Out.
Hey fans, be sure not to miss out on the exclusive Wrigley Field tours. Each 90-minute tour provides insider's look at 90 years of history in this legendary ballpark. Tour sizes are limited and do sell out. So purchase your tickets now in advance at the Cubs ticket office here at Wrigley Field.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Heading for second here is Gomez. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 2-2 one more time. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. Out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Late is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. He might even be fortunate it's not down the line, and the runner's able to slide in safely.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
Here comes a 1-2. Line hard, deep into left. Late is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 1-0. Nate Sherholtz will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of this slump of his. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Here comes the 1-2. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away.
You know what? It's never too early in a ball game to play smart, fundamental baseball. You've got the leadoff man at second, so he's just shooting for the right side of the infield. And he's able to move him up 90 feet to third with just one away.
Justin Ruggiano step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with the ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Wellington Castillo will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. So 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Fouled straight back. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but foul. The 2-2 coming. There's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
I'll tell you what, that's as great as an at-bat as you'll see all week. I mean, he just keeps fouling off pitch after pitch, waiting until he found the one he could do something with, and it finally comes right here on pitch number 9 as he drives it for an RBI single.
Standing in now, John Lester. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We've played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. Jason Rogers will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. 1-1 on the way. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Gene Segura will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he'll get in there safely. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping round in second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Let's get him out.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ryan Braun will dig in. He popped out his first time. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do pick up a run here on the RBI triple. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Number 7 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Two-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Now the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. He's ready now. The pitch. And there he goes towards second. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Javier Baez digs in at the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1. That's right there at the... Here's the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Men on third with 2 down. Here now the 2-2. And, oh, no. Pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Stepping in now, Nate Sherholtz. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
He's set, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Chris Bryant will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. 1-1 pitch on the way. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
That's out to right center. This is a base hit and maybe more as Gomez and Braun are going to chase this one out toward the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he is across as well, and that pushes the lead up to 5-1.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these 2 teams. And he pulls into second with a hard-hit double right here.
Into the box, Justin Ruggiano. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. Wellington Castillo will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Gomez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Carlos Gomez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Now the 1-1. Chopper foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away. Chris Young will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. 0-2 now from Lester. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. CC Sabathia is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. John Lester will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here we go.
Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura. It's short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
3-0 is on the way. 3-1 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Into the box now, Junior Lake. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1 and 2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
The 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Another. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, it's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Javier Baez will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
In for strike 2. So 1 and 2 with 1 away. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Gomez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice line.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
CC ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 1. Martin Maldonado will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Jason Rogers will stand in. A base hit his first time around. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here comes a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Sherholtz has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
number 9,
Gene Segura will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Sean Rodriguez. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Edwin Jackson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Justin Ruggiano will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Wellington Castillo will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs strand 1. They're on top 7-1. The 3-1 is on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Carlos Gomez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Chris Young will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Three and 2, here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Mark Reynolds will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Up high, 2-1 now.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Here it comes, 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And now all of a sudden, this is a 4-run game again. Martin Maldonado will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit. And that work's paying off.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Here's the full count offering. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Jason Rogers will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Sherholtz is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Caleb Gindel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he will score as well. And that lead is halved down from 4-2. Gene Segura will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Will Ramirez is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1, as this should be good for extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Sean Rodriguez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Full count offering on its way. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ryan Braun will get another opportunity here as they bat it around now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Boy, how quickly things can change. You come into this inning with a good-sized lead, and now you're fighting just to get out of here still tied.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we are tied 7-7. Number 7 will stand in now to lead things off in a contest that rather quickly has gone from laugher to hold on just a minute.
Yeah, that's what a 6-run inning will do to you. We've got ourselves a game again.
2-2 pitch on the way. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
The 1-1. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Now the 1-2. Here's a in out there for the first out.
Boy, they blew this opportunity here. It's a tie game. You've got a runner at second, nobody out. The only thing you're doing as a hitter right now, get the guy to third base. I mean, this could be a huge mistake.
Chopper foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2.
Here we go.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Gomez is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
1-1 on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. Carlos Gomez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Pedro Strop is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Carlos Gomez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Chris Young will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Chris Young.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Reynolds.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Now the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here for Mark Reynolds. Number 11 for him on the season as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jason Hamill will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Martin Maldonado will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Line to left. Lake is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 8 and the Cubs 7. Chris Capuano will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rogers is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Chris Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 1-1 pitch on the way. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Justin Ruggiano will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Efren Navarro will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second, he'll try for third. Gene Segura will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Here he comes on 3-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. as they jump ahead by 3. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big...